Hey, what's up? So, welcome to the happiest hour. It's actually the absolute happiest hour right now. And first of all, let's look. There is that my Riku right there? Is that my 6-star Riku? Actually, I don't even think she's a 6-star. She's a 5-star, but totally pulled her in one of those free 10 daily summons. So, just gotta tell you all how excited I'm about that. Next, I just have to ask you just a simple question: is this? How do you feel about these red bubbles on the screen that alerts you to action? So it's like, you can watch an ad 7 times, but like that red 7 keeps catching my eye, keeps making me feel like a little nervous, like I need to do something. Same with the chest box there. It's like, I know you're trying to sell me something, game, but like 17 things? You want to sell me 17 things? And you gotta make me nervous by seeing that number there every day. The news, now that's another thing, because we're here to read the news. But I just want to say, anybody haunted by red number bubbles, I totally feel you, man. It's the worst. Oh, also, there's been so much concern, and I really appreciated this outpouring of support in the comments and concern about how my burn has been healing, the one on my hand that I got a couple weeks ago. So I just wanted to give you a quick update, show you a nice photo. This is how it's healing. So, don't worry about me. It's coming along. It's obviously, we're looking at a lifetime scar here, but I just want to set your minds at ease. I know there's a lot of concern out there, and I really appreciate it. So, it looks like everything's going okay. But the news, I need to read the news. I'm so excited. I can't wait to find out. It's a good thing that 13th entry in the news popped up in my eyeball when my eyeball was totally glazed over. So it was not a problem at all. I didn't see it. I don't know what's going on, and I can't wait to find out. So stay tuned at the end. I'll give you the PSAs for the week as far as what you need to remember so that you don't totally waste waste your life not doing something or something like that. Okay, let's do it. All right, scroll down. Glazy eye. All right, maintenance. First of all, oh man, maintenance is gonna be performed on April Fool's Day. That sounds super tricksy. I don't trust that whatsoever. I think you all should be super skeptical about this maintenance coming up because it cannot be trusted. All right, what else? Blurry eye. Spring 2020 login. All right, spring is in the air. And hey, in Discord, our resident clairvoyant and fortune teller has given us all sorts of things that we might suspect and we might predict or hope to see in the month of April. So I cannot wait to find out how many of those check off. All right, so first off, we've got the Spring 2020 login bonus. Log in every day and receive amazing rewards. A 10+1 summon ticket. Not too shabby. Those guys have been pretty good for me. I don't know about you, but I've been getting some good rainbows in there. I know that people, sometimes people don't, and sometimes when they do, they don't get the rainbow they like, and then they rage or whatever. But you just gotta take it as it is what it is. You get a rainbow, be happy. What's to get mad about, right? Okay, World Revisit Quest, cool. Hey, so World Revisit Quest, here we go. Introducing World Revisit Quest to celebrate the release of Season 3 Story Quest. Revisit the stories that started it all. Oh man, I love how you say that. Earn rewards such as Lapis, Trust Maple, Super Sights, and the 4-star guaranteed summon tickets upon clearing the last stage of each dungeon. Alright, cool. We know how this works. This is going to be part 3. We're going to go visit Aldarion Federation and Zoldad Empire. Maybe those were a couple locations where we met some extremely important individuals. And maybe not. If you're not there in the story, then you just what I said. Yeah, you've got until Friday 5/1, so a full month. You got a full month, whatever however many days is in April. I don't remember right now, but that's how many days you have to do this, and you can go do that finding it in the events tab. I think we all know how to do that, right? Right. All right. Latent ability. Oh, sweet. Beatrix and Aiko. Oh, this is... All right, is this my first clue? I'm just going to sit tight for a second. Is this my first clue that maybe this is a Final Fantasy IX week? Oh my gosh. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta still myself. All right. Beatrix and Aiko will be getting latent abilities starting April 2nd. Y'all can read through these. I don't read for you. I'm sorry if you can't read. As I've always said, just hire somebody who can read. They'll read you all about these. So Invincible Sword 2, the Sharpest Blade 2, Aiko gets Mog support 2, and Medine's protection 2. So this all looks great. We'll obviously know much more when we see exactly what the numbers are on the wiki. But for now, super stoked because you know what? Beatrix, I have got her up until STMR. I don't think I've actually done it. But I'm excited to know that I can. Aiko as well. I've got 4 of her as well. So this I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to. And now I can't wait to look forward to the next piece of news because now I'm thinking that it might be Final Fantasy IX, which it was one of my favorite games. Yeah. Okay, scroll down. Ticket exchange. I don't know what those initials mean. Let's go back down. What? I still don't know what I'm seeing. That's supposed to be Zidane. Yes, it is. That's right. Okay, so it is Final Fantasy IX. Oh man, I'm so excited. All right, so you can exchange for Rakish Thief Zidane. That's a saucy name. Dragon Knight Freya or Black Mage Vivi. Okay, so real story, and I've talked about this before, but real story. When I first started playing Final Fantasy IX, I named Vivi Orko because Orko is from Masters of the Universe, and they have kind of a similar look. And he's always been a big favorite of mine. So actually, here's my Vivi right now. You see that guy? Yeah, he used to sit in the rear window of the first car that I ever drove. And he used to sit there and just wave out to all the people on the freeway who were stuck in terrible, terrible traffic because I lived in a very trafficy place. And I just thought like maybe he could bring people joy, and that's why he looks so terrible now because he's so sun bleached from living in my window for so long. But I've got a lot of affection for Vivi and Freya as well, man. She's one of those characters who you can easily feel falls under the radar. She is just she's quiet and she kind of is always kind of doing her own thing, but she has this like crazy backstory that is, you know, worthwhile if you want to do the digging. You know, quiet people are worth it too, so that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Anyhow, I've said too much right now. This is an exchange shop. Oh no, it's a Step Up Summon will give you things for this exchange shop. So that's all we're seeing here. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And the good thing is, as you can see, I have 27,000 lapis. So I am ready for this. I am so ready for this. Hopefully, as long as that banner isn't terrible, we haven't seen yet. Okay, exchange shop for summon coins. Buy these prisms, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't care. I want to see. I want to read it. All right. Introducing the 5-star guaranteed 30% featured. Well now. Ticket for all those initials. Lots of initials. So you can use 4 5-star guaranteed 30% featured tickets to perform 1 5-star guaranteed 30% featured ticket summon. And Rakish Thief Zidane. I know I say Zidane. I'm sure some people are going to take offense to that. It's your prerogative. Or Dragon Knight Freya and Black Mage Vivi into your party. Okay, so we get this Step Up Summon, it looks like, and we're probably going to see that on the summon screen next, but a 3-stepper for 12k. Looks like we're getting 40 coins, and oh yes, oh man, 40 coins for a prism. Sweet. I'm so happy to see that back. I didn't like the 80 coins for a prism. I thought that was a little bit rough. This is great. Okay, so featured 5-star rate will be 3%. What? 3% on step 3, and it doesn't apply to the guaranteed 5-star on step 3. But goodness, that's great. All right, I will head over to that summon tab for sure, for sure. Oh, the excitement, man. Final Fantasy IX Revival Summon. All right. This is if you want to get those older units. And of course, based on what their latent abilities end up being, that might seem like a really great idea to you. And the 5-star rate is increased to 10% on this. So that's excellent, excellent. But again, you're going to be thinking about spending 9K lapis in order to do this. And then that's, I guess, where you're going to get those purple tickets. But and only 1 coin. Oh, that's weird. But refined pool, you can trade 1 coin for either of these guys. So by step 3, you'll definitely be able to get one of them. Maybe you're working on an STMR or the to make a 7-star. So this is an option out there if their latent abilities wow you so much that you want them and you can't stand it anymore. All right, fine print says increased rate for the following 2 units, Beatrix and Aiko. Limited time and collaboration units are not included in the summon pool. All right, fine, whatever. Be so mean. So exchange shop for Beatrix and Aiko. Okay, we just talked about that. All right, Fuhrer King Bradley. Oh, wow. Highly difficult quest. Great. Something that I can film. In fact, I was so happy to do the news because, man, I just want to talk about my first love, FFBE. I've been talking about War of the Vision so much because FFBE has had such a quiet week. And this is wonderful. So this is something I'll be able to do, and you can watch me and grimace and cringe at my style. But here he is, this guy. He doesn't look very kingly. He kind of looks very sad. Where's his eye patch? Is this before the eye patch, or is that his eye patch that I'm kind of just reading as a unibrow? I'm not sure. But here's some info for you, Kupo. King Bradley is a powerful enemy who can deal non-elemental physical damage to one or multiple targets. Kupo. Once his HP drops below a certain point, he will use the ultimate eye, which will not only grant him high evasion, but also boost the damage of his attacks. Is the ultimate eye the one below the eye patch, or the one outside of the eye patch? I just want to know. It might be a good idea to equip your units with a man-eater ability for this battle. Sure. We can eat the man up. And gross. Mission rewards. Fundamentals of alchemy. A nice materia for y'all. When you clear the EXT difficulty, don't think you're going to get this in the previous 2 difficulties, because you will not. But you might get some lapis, which we all like lapis, right? Right. And it will give you attack and defense by 30%, restore HP and MP every turn. All right. I don't think that's so bad. Use no more than 3 items. I've got you on that. And you get those Brotherhood raid coins. Raid coin. Wait, what? Raid coins. Oh yeah, because we're in a raid right now. Man, I was getting flustered there for a second. Okay. Party of 5 or less, companion included, gives you lapis of 200. All mine, all mine. And defeat King Bradley with limit burst for that trust Moogle that you may or may not want. So no pressure. And get the help of all these guys if you're lucky enough to have them. Yeah, if you'd like to do that. So cool. That'll be fun to do. I'll probably do it for you, and you can hate me. All right. Oh man, so Rakish Thief Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. He's a young man who appears in Tales of Gaia, a world foreign to this one. On a quest to help Princess Garnet of Alexandria save her kingdom, he learns of the existence of Terra, a foreign planet trying to take over Gaia and replace its people. Alright, so Zidane was never my favorite character in this game. I don't seem to actually usually choose the protagonist as my favorite character, because they're always a little bit a little spotty. Usually have some questionable choices in wardrobe. And this is pretty much the same, but I was alright with Monkey Boy. He was fine, but there's definitely some other characters in this game I liked more. That's alright. Rakish the Thief's Zidane, welcome to the world of FFBE. So yeah, so this is gonna go on through Wednesday, 4/15, and all right, his LB isn't bad though. I will say he looks like his Final Fantasy IX self quite a bit. Very boyish. Why does he have to be upside down? Why is he doing the Titus thing? I don't like that view. I don't like it one bit. Alright, but anyhow, mission rewards will get you some energy restore. Lapis times 50. I actually need energy restore because I use a ton to get through that King Monk last time. Kill Sniper family. Always happy for that. Mini power point 3 and strike force 1. Alright. So go test him out. Go see what you think about that monkey boy. And then there's the Mifa tree. Alright. Event dungeon. Oh man, is this the one? From the beginning of the game, right? Where you know, spoiler alert, stone turning, people turn to stones. Shh, I don't know. Yeah, I might be confusing it with a different monster tree. Whatever. Anyway, play the event and obtain 7-star units. Strange Gourmand Queen of Quen. Oh man, so many things to say about her, him. Nobody knows. But this is great. I can't wait to see what the sprite looks like. Okay, event point reward and exchange Draco Zombies talents for her. Oh man, they even did it. Her/his prism. Oh man, I love it. Trust Moogle and Super Trust Moogle. Oh, this is great. I love it. All right, so event period through 4/15 as well. Clean period. Oh, look at that. Queen of Quen. Look at you. Man, this character drove me crazy. Drove me bananas, like just seeing them on screen. It was just, I didn't know what to do with myself. All right, so, don't get around me. Nah, stop it. All right, so type, healer and buffer. Sweet. All right, so STMR is the Bistro Fork. All right, attack plus 76, magic plus 150, chance of inflicting sleep. Activate culinary devotion. Boost wind and earth resistance by 20% and boost LB gauge flow rate. All right, again, we've got to find out what those numbers exactly are. Head chef's hat. I don't know, I would put that on, like, I cannot see putting that on my CD Terra. I think it would just upset me. It would be like, you know, she's so cool, and then we stuck this thing on her head, so I'm gonna have a hard time with that. But if you want to do it, it's an accessory. You can raise your defense magic spirit plus 16, activate chef's knowledge, boost magic by 40%, and restore HP every turn. Not bad, not bad. And then featured abilities are these things. Go ahead and read through. I don't even pay attention to this stuff right here. And then, hey, we want these Draco Zombies talents, so we can go to King Mog's shop. Oh no. Because that's right, it is a King Mog shop. Oh man. And I was just recovering. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'm not sure I have it in me, especially since I'm trying to farm more of the visions on the side. But hey, FFBE is my one true love, so we'll do what it takes. Exchange them for items by talking to the King Mog. You know how to do that, right? Do you not know how to do this? Do you not? There's people out there that can tell you what to do, and there's sites for that, so good luck. Cypress Pile, buy that if you want. It doesn't look like I will. Long Reach, chance of evading some physical attacks and nullify stone. Okay, this could be interesting once we see what that evasion percentage is, so keep that in mind. We'll go look for it. And then, of course, you can get your 5-star select summon ticket. You can get a lot of Draco Zombie talons if you are lucky enough to find these people in battle. Not everyone is. And Mog says that Dragon Killer and Undead Killer are effective against these bonus enemies if you're having trouble killing them. Whoa! Oh, wow, it's so cool to see them all lined up like this. All of these guys are going to give you parameter boost for this event. All of them. That's really cool. That's a lot of people. What the hell is Lonnie doing in there? What is she doing in there? I'm sorry, she's the first one that caught my eye. What is she doing? Was she in this game? Who she think she is? Anyway, character bonuses. 200% obviously if you've got the King Mog bonus unit of Quinn or any of these new guys, which I will certainly be pulling for. Don't you forget it. And would prefer actually to get Vivi. That's my number one because he's got my heart. After that, my second choice would be Freya. So I'm on the record now. 100% with the new units. 75% for Aiko. For oh gosh, I don't like those guys. Shoot, what's their name? Zorn and Thorn. Oh, do not like them. Super annoying, and there's stupid music that comes with them. Steiner, old Steiner, and then who's is that? All right, that's spoiler alert. City. Okay, and then Kuja for 50%. Dragon Knight Freya, Black Mage Vivi, Rakish Thief Sedaine, Court Jester Zorn and Thorn, and Cern Irontail Fretley. Spear me right in the heart. Alright, so you can get a guaranteed 5-star special summon. Everyone likes one of those. And you have until 4/22 to use it. So don't sleep on it. Don't forget about it. It's a bad thing. So that will be the King Mog event. And then here it is. Here it is. Featured summon. Final Fantasy IX, one of my favorite games. Here in FFBE to bless us with its presence and take all my lapis, really. All of the lapis that I have saved up. Better not have anything good for Easter because I'm toast after this. Toast? We were just talking about toast. What does it mean? I don't know. Alright, so Step Up Summon. Limited to 1 per player. This is our 25k step up with all my best friends. Those max stars on step 2. 10 of them in my sweet pocket. They will be mine because I have 27k lapis and I will make them mine. Don't you forget about it. Don't you worry about it. And step 3 is going to give us rainbow, but it looks like it doesn't look like they said anything about that actually. Featured 5-star rate. Yeah, it's increased to 3% on step 3. That is awesome. What as well? Oh, you get that 5-star at the end to choose which one you want. So, Sedaine, sorry, it won't be you. Step Up Summon, limited to 12 per player. This is as we said, the 12k, and you get 40 coins. So now I'm gonna have to see if I can just crush the story revisit in case I don't do well on the 25k step up. I can crush the story revisit and get enough lapis to do this to get a prism. We'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But here's the new units. There's Sedaine. There's his tail. Actually, you know what? Let me show you my I've got these guys. I've got these little minifigures. Let me show them to you. Hold on a second. See, yeah, and detachable tail too. I don't know why the tail is detachable. Maybe for people like me, they're just like too weirded out and they want to make the two action figures make out, and they just feel like, ugh, this is kind of gross with like that tail on there. So they take the tail off and then they make them make out. I don't know. Well, Garnet's cute, or Garnet's cute. Vivi's just super cute. Garnet's cute. Vivi's cute. Actually, they're all super cute. But I just thought it was interesting that the tail is attachable, and I just thought there had to be some sort of meaning behind that. Alright, I've said too much. Let's keep going. He's got an STMR. It's called Ultimate Weapon. That is a dagger. Attack 173. Activate Ultimate Thief Sword, which, oh wow, that looks like true dual wield, because it boosts your equipment attack when armed with 2 one-handed weapons, like how I just defined that for you. And then Thievery. A materia which boosts your attack by 40% when equipped with a short sword, and your attack by 30% when equipped with a sword. So they want you to differentiate a little, play around with it. Don't just go straight daggers. Even though, you know, daggers straight to his heart. Stop it. Alright, global upgrade. This guy gets a global upgrade. That's exciting. Speedy boost. Will boost your own attack, and the caster can evade some physical attacks 5 times. That's exciting. Again, Doesn't matter much until we see the numbers, and somebody who likes to go in detail on that gives it to you. Oh man, Dragon Knight Freya gets a global upgrade as well. I'm super excited to see this. So that is going to apply first to her STMR, which is Holy Lance. Attack 173 on a two-handed weapon. It's a light elemental. It activates Hyper Jump. Boost damage for jump attacks and boost LB gauge fill rate. Gotta find out what those numbers are. Freya's TMR will be Master Dragon Knight. Boost attack by 30%, HP and MP by 20%, and damage for jump attacks while filling AB and full LB gauge every turn. Sweet. Alright, going through these in detail with somebody else you like better than me. And then Black Mage VV as well, a global upgrade. Why do you gotta blur me so much? What am I doing? What are my stupid fingers doing? Okay. Love every bit about this boy. This guy, whatever he is. He's my man. And I like that he's not totally sun-bleached. He looks great. Okay. His STMR is the Mace of Zeus, which will be a rod with, let's ignore the attack because who cares, a magic 172 stat, activate destructive power, boost damage of certain magic. Which ones? I don't know. Let's find out in the wiki. Let's find out from those knowledgeable people. And TMR, Materia, is Black Mage's potential, boost magic by 50% when equipped with a rod, and boost fire, ice, and lightning resistance by 20% when equipped with a hat. Alright. Super helpful. And he can do quadruple magic, I'm just going to tell you, because I see that right there. So an Irontail Fratley. You're just here to... I'm sorry. I'm going to shut my mouth. You're just here to be cool, right? You're just here to be a ton of fun. Vermisia's strongest Dragon Knight. Ah, man, it's hard to not say Dragoon. His TMR will be MP boost by 30% and attack by 40% with equipped with spear. So, yeah, not too shabby, Mr. Fratley. And then he's got these skills. These fools, literally, will give you magic by 40% and nullify poison with their dumb materia. But why would you use it? Because stupid idiots. Anyhow, they do things. Who cares? Fine print here. They will be in the EX and 10+1 summon ticket pools, but without an increase in drop rates and all that stuff. Find their prisms in the shop as well. Okay, well, that was exciting. Oh man, Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, I was just talking about this, but it was the last game that I was actually able to play through. Kind of like in that strange moment where you're kind of between childhood and adulthood. So I was still able to sink a lot of time into the game. I love the game. I love the characters. I love the art. And the CG animation too was just really, really beautiful. And those characters stick with me. That's why I've got these little action figures over here. But they do. But then is wont to happen. Do some adulting. Is what it is, right? So I took a big hiatus from games. So this was like really the last one that kind of stuck with me when I still had like a bit of the childhood mind left in me. Now everything that I see is kind of through my adult self filter, which is different, right? It is different the way that you perceived games as a kid and the way that you do now. So this was that wonderful game that kind of caught me in between, and I've got a lot of affection for it. So, oh man, I totally got caught up in my own excitement and totally forgot to give you your PSAs. So here they are. Most importantly, if somebody hasn't told you already, the World Revisit 2 is ending, and we know this because World Revisit 3 is coming. So make sure you go do it. You get all that lapis, because it's some tasty lapis. And some fools do like chamber revisits, and then they totally forget to claim the lapis on that. So don't be a fool like that fool. So go do it. Go get your lapis and love it. And then secondly, Killica Woods. This little thing right here, that's going away too. That'll be gone after maintenance. You know, I didn't make the most out of this. I still got to go finish the ending story, but I got started late. I didn't follow my own directions, and I didn't read the TV guide and get in there and get the first couple days of it. But go farm it up if you want that equipment. And lastly, Final Fantasy II characters, their tickets, the coins that you accrued if you do the step up, they're leaving as well. So go make sure that you pull from them if you want to, and then you use up their resource, their whatever, extra things, whatever. And also there's a guaranteed special ticket, I think, from the last King Log. It's got to be right. Chime in if I'm totally wrong about this, but if you're still holding on to the guaranteed special ticket from that last event, you got to go use it, because look, I'll show you. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going over here. It's going to go away, and I don't want that to happen to you. You'll be so sad. So, yeah, this guy, guaranteed special ticket. So if you got one of those guys, go use it. Don't be the person that's kicking themselves afterwards. So, all right, glad I got through that. So excited to see this, and can happily say that I'm in a good spot lapis wise to pull for these characters. So I will be doing that. We can look forward to that. And hey, can't wait to hear what you think about the news. So let me know. And again, thank you for all your concern in the comments about my burn. Man, you guys have been so great. Stay healthy. Do your part. We're all going to be stuck indoors playing our video games for a little bit longer, except for you essential workers, man. Dude, I don't know. I feel for you guys, but those of us indoors, we've got some work on our hands. So anyhow, before I make things worse for myself, I will say loving this news. I can't wait to go get the stupid red bubbles off of everything around me that's been haunting me, and talk about it with all y'all. All right, so yeah, thanks for hanging out, and as usual, cheers. Yeah, cheers.